Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to teach you introduction to computer. This is an important topic for your examination. So please don't miss it and pay the attention for the class. Today this is very important for the exam, all the examination like bank, SSC, railway, UPSC, other competitive exam. First start introductions of computer is a electronic device that performs the both mathematical and logical operation. No need to buy it. What is the perform this both mathematical and logical operation. It has a storage capacity, store the data and program and result, can process the information quickly, accurately and efficiently. Go to calculator. Calculator is a mathematical operation, only mathematical operation. It has no storage device, mainly used for simple complex calculation. What is the difference between calculator and computer? Calculator performs only mathematical calculation. Computer is a mathematical, also logical operations. No storage capacity in calculator. In computer, there is a storage capacity. In calculator, limited functionality. In the computer, multi-purpose device. In the calculator, we cannot store the program and files. In a computer, we can store the multiple programs and data. Once again, see, computer is a electronic device which performs both mathematical and logical operations. This is the definitions of the computer. It has a storage capacity, store the data and program and result. It can process information quickly, accurately and efficiently. See here, basic functions of computer. See here, this is input and processing and storage. First, you have to give the some input. Then it is processing in the CPU. CPU means what? It is the brain of the computer. Then again go to the output, store the data. This is the functions of the computer. See here, Abacus is the first computer introduced in 2000. Then first Charles Babbage developed the analytical. So many types asked in this questions, the examination, competitive other examinations also. Who is Charles Babbage is called father of the computer. Joseph Jacquard introduced the punch card. This is very important. Who introduced punch card? Joseph Jacquard. J.P. Ecard and J.P. Mukherjee invented ENIAC. ENIAC. And Mukherjee and Ecard also invented UNIAC, Universal Automatic Computer. EDVAC means Electronics Discrete Variable Automatic Computer. Microprocessor invented by American Howe. American Howe. This is repeated question. Microprocessor who is invented? American Howe. Remember these points for the examinations. See here, this is very important for the examinations. First generation when was started, which technology is used, then what is the examples of first generation. You have to read like this. First generation main technology is vacuum, second generation transistor, third generation is integrated circuit, fourth generation is a microprocessor, fifth generation present now, artificial intelligence, robots, like that. First generation started from the period of duration 1940 to 1956. Second generation 1956 to 1963. Third generation 1963 to 1964 to 1971. Fourth generation 1971 to present, microprocessor. Present future is artificial intelligence. First generation, please give me the example. ENIAC, UDVAC, UNIVAC, like that. How to remember these examples also. Fourth generation IBM PC, Apple Macintosh, Intel based on PCs. In fourth generation, in some of the examination, they ask like this: graphic user interface. Graphic user interface. Which generation is used? use. Fourth generation. First generation vacuum tube. Second generation transistor. Third generation the ICs. Fourth generation is microprocessor. Fifth generation is present now. Artificial intelligence robots. System architecture. Input means what? Mouse, keyboard, microphone, scanner, CD drive, joystick, barcode reader, reels camera, OCR, OM, webcam, MICR device. These are the input device. What are the output device? Monitor, speaker, printer, plotter. Input device means whatever we have to process means it is the input device. Output means whatever you process the input like you can type in keyboard it's showing on monitor. Monitor is output device. Speaker, printer, plotter. What is processing device? CPU, central processing. It is the brain of the it device that connected to CPU and both input device. It is also called as peripheral device. In examination like this they ask CPU is a peripheral device or not? Is yes. See here input device is the give the instruction. Whatever you give the information to the that is the input. Output device means whatever you give the input device then it is process the data and going to output. That is the output. Processing device means CPU. Peripheral means device are connected to CPU both input and output. See here caps lock keyboard asking these are the very important of the shortcut keys. What is modifier key? Alt control shift. What is the modifier key? Alt control shift. What is the task manager key? Alt control del. What is the tab key? Tab. Toggle keys means whatever the caps lock, ABCD logs, numbers logs, scroll logs. These are the toggle keys. Then functions. How many functions are there? There is a 12 functions keys. F1 to F12. Then go to now whatever I explain these topics based on the MCQ. Computer is an electronic device that performs the mathematical logical operation. Which device has storage capacity? No calculator storage capacity. Compass is no. Slide is no. Computer is the only storage capacity. Which of the following features of the multi-purpose device? It is used for multi-purpose device. What is the first functions of the computer? First is input. Second is processing. Third is output. And fourth one is storage. Which unit convert the data into function? It is input to output. It is a processing. Sir. First calculating the device was abacus. Abacus. Very, very important. So many times asked in the examinations. Who is called the father of Charles Babbage? Punch card were introduced by Joseph Jacquard. Joseph Jacquard introduced punch card. ENIAC stands for. Sometimes they given what is I stand for, what is the E stand for. We have to remember the words. E stand for electronics, N stand for numerical, I stand for integrator and calculator. ENIAC, Universal Automatic Computer. EDVAC stands for Electronic Discrete Variable Automatic. Electronic Discrete Variable. Who invented the microprocessor? American. American. Electronic computer started in 1940 to 1956. First generation of the vacuum tube. Second generation transistor. Third generation integrated circuits. Fourth generation microprocessor. Fifth generation RTC AI. Fourth generation microprocessor based on microprocessor. Yes. Third generation. Who Which generation in operating system? Third generation. Operating system used in the third generation. GUI became common in fourth generation. What is the full form of GUI? Graphic user interface. Graphic user interface. This is the fourth generation. Which generation uses machine language? First generation. Which device gives the instructions to the is an input device? First, use the instruction input device, then process, then out, then storage. Which of the following is an input device? Printer is the output device, speaker, monitor. These three are output device. Scanner is an input device. Which of the following is an output device? Monitor is an output device. Which is not the output device? Monitor, speaker, printer. Monitor, speaker, printer are the output device. Keyboard is the input device. MIC are mainly used in banking. What is MIC? Magnetic ink characterization recognition. Magnetic ink character recognition. What is the peripheral or device connected to? CPU, processor. Caps lock is used for change the letter case. Caps lock is used for change the letter case. How many function keys are there? Is asked so many times the examinations, competitive examination, railways, banking, SSC, other competitive examinations. Modifier keys, control alt shift, control alt shift. Modifier keys are control shift. Tab keys are used. Indent of the paragraph. We have to go to next paragraph. We have to for tab key, which is not the toggle key. Toggle keys, not the toggle keys control. Toggle keys are for locks, roll locks, caps lock. Toggle means locks will come. Enter lock will number lock, score lock, caps lock.